What's up, guys? 26 people in, 35 seconds. That's a good sign. 34 people. Let's go. What's up, guys? Nasty reporters, Scott. Yep, had to do it. Had to do it, Scott. What's going on? Let's get it. Holloway's on. It is good to see Andrew Holloway in the house. Guys, this is our second game today, second game tonight. This stretches to our limit. Disney was a great time. Triviasaurus Rex took down the title. Thank you very much, Scott. Disney was incredible. Wardrobe change is right, Matsukas. Guys, we got 76 people on. We're going to get going here in about 8 minutes, probably. I'm going to pour another drink. I'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back. I got my crown and water. Todd Armstrong, welcome to the game, buddy. The links are down below. You just need to get the answer sheet. And if anybody's playing on your team that's not with you, then send them the view only. But the answer sheet down below is all you need, and you're registered. Oh, you're so excited. Thank you. Yeah, Dan can't be stopped. All right, guys. It's 8:29. We're going to get going here in a couple minutes. If you're a first-time player, Andrew Holloway or otherwise, here's how it works. You should all have the answer sheet, which is in the description of the video. The answer sheet is for the one person on your team that is answering the questions. The view only with the green background, that's for everyone else. So you send that link to your people if they're in another neighborhood or another house or another city or another state. You just send the view only answer sheet to them and they can play along. They will not be answering questions. Only one person per team should be answering questions. Everybody can have the YouTube link up, and that's how we roll. That's how we roll. So, Todd, I hope you are all set. You're registered. Guys, this is presidents. The Friday Friday Night Monster Game is brought to you by Michaelis and Industrial PC, both Indianapolis owned and operated, both the ham bones trivia of their respective fields. Industrial PC, I know you guys are all probably in the industrial PC market, and I hope that you just think about Industrial PC's patronage of this program. That's obviously a joke, but Industrial PC is not, and they are a friend of mine forever for the support that they've given to Ham Bones Trivia. Michaelis is a restoration company in the fire and water restoration business. When it absolutely has to be right, call Michaelis and thank them for sponsoring Ham Bones Trivia. They do restoration. Guys, tomorrow night, we have a Know Your Presidents Trivia. It's pay to play. It's only $11 to play. The link to register is down below in the description of this video. 45 questions, 45 presidents. We're starting a new series. It's called Know Your Blank. This one's Know Your Presidents. And that's how we're going to do it. 45 questions, 45 different presidents as answers, except for Grover Cleveland. We're going to use him twice. Biggest honor in Grover Cleveland's life. Andrew Holloway. Let's just everybody pause until Holloway gets it right. The answer sheet, it says answer sheet in the description of the video. I'm giving Andrew a hard time because he's a very good. We can't do unless we have 1,000. So it's going to be fun. That's going to be a milestone. I appreciate it, Mike. So thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to all of you. Spread the word. Send us your pictures of you and your family and your friends playing, even if it's on Zoom or Google Hangouts or FaceTime, however you're doing it. Send us your setup. If you're not from Indiana or Indianapolis, send us a setup. Like, make it very clearly that you're, we have a team from Malibu, California, and she always sends palm trees. We got a team from Wisconsin. They send Brewers flags and cheese. Just get them in so we can promote this thing, get the audience bigger. It's going to be a lot more fun. Guys, tonight we are going to play for a $50 gift certificate to Aristocrats. That's a Broad Ripple staple. It's a great place. We have Kelly Cathcart, I believe, donated that, and we will do that. So that's thank you, Kelly. And we'll just stick around after you win, and I'll tell you how all that works. It's very easy to set up once you just hook up with me. Atlanta, Georgia, Mr. Honey's friends. Hope everybody's doing all right in Atlanta. Holloway's good to go now. Register for the President's Trivia. That's tomorrow night at 6:30. We're not bombarding anybody with emails anymore, ever. 10 more. Let's go. Subscribe to Ham Bones Trivia, please. All right, guys. We are ready to rock. It's 8:33. We're going to get going. We're going to have some fun tonight. What's up, Trevor Donahue? We from Atlanta, y'all. What's up, Katie Hollis? Thanks for tuning in. Spread the word in Atlanta. Let's get some more people from hot Atlanta in. All right, guys. Dan, are we unlocked? Guys, we are unlocked. We can go to round one. JVO is in the house. Father John O'Keefe. All right, guys. Round one is unlocked. We go. It is 6 rounds worth 5 points each. 6 questions worth 5 points each. 6 questions, 5 points each. Here we go. 30 points, perfect round. It's the length by which Secretariat won the Belmont. It's Lizzo's age, and it's Russell Wilson's age. You've got to get within 1. Links by which Secretariat won the Belmont Stakes, Lizzo's age, and Russell Wilson's age. All 3 of those things all have the same number as the answer. You've got to get within 1 of the answer. Question 2. One of the top 5 Instagram posts of all time is a picture of the primary cast of a 1994 to 2004 television show posted by a star from that television show. You name the show. One of the 5 top Instagram posts of all time is a picture of the primary cast of a show that ran for 10 years, 94 to 04, posted by a star from that show. What show are we talking about? Question 3. What's the last state capital sorted alphabetically? In alphabetical order, what's the last state capital? Question 4. In the presidential line of succession, what is the title? We don't want the name of the real life person. The title of the first person who is in a nominated office not an elected official. So, obviously, the presidential line of succession, first is the president, second is the vice president. The vice president is elected. We want the first person, the first office that is a nominated position, not an elected official. This person is not an elected official. Question 5. Who has won the most NASCAR races ever? 200 NASCAR races, more than 95 more than second place. Who's won the most NASCAR races ever? 200, which is more than 95 more than second place. And question 6, final question of round 1. What eccentric journalist and author's ashes were shot into space, paid for by Johnny Depp? What eccentric journalist and author's ashes were shot into space, paid for by Johnny Depp? That's round 1. You've got 6 minutes to get it in. If you're wondering how much time you've got left, it's right on the iPad taped to the wall behind me. There you go. Good luck. Guys, just a reminder, on Sunday, we'll be announcing next week's theme trivia. We'll be announcing the Friday and Saturday theme trivia. Should be a good week for themes. There's how much time you have left right there, guys. $10 subscribers. We need 10 more people to subscribe. Smash it. Thanks.
Zach, when you're done with dinner, I need your help cleaning up the office. What? When you're done with dinner, I need your help cleaning up the office. Henry. That I don't. You probably do think that's Henry's because he wears jerseys all the time.
Guys, we got a team that lost power and texted me, so I said, give us a second. We'll bend over backwards for the Keevers. No problem. No problem, Keevers. Josh heard my wife talk to my son. Yeah, Spiegel, I agree. You called him out, and I agree. Come on, Keevers. Spiegel says we're in the same neighborhood as the Keevers, and we have power. Yeah, maybe Keevers' electric guitar and microwave were plugged in the same outlet. It's a classic Kiever probably trying to set the TV up out by the pool, like he does at the 500 every year, and then half the city's celebrating in the streets because the race is over, and at the Kievers we're at lap 106. East Avalon Hawk chewed his wires. There used to be a hawk in Kiever's neighborhood, and Johnny O and I set up a Twitter account and a Nextdoor account for the East Avalon Hawk. Playing with first timers from Kansas City. We've got a footprint in Kansas City. Kristen, the green sheets in the description of the video. You're good to go. The Hawk is back. Megan Kiever says the Hawk is back. I don't know why she doesn't chat. She just texts me. She doesn't like to chat. Low profile. Maybe just likes to get her community. Just attacked a lady 2 days ago. I think it's real. Let's fire up that old Twitter account, Johnny O. Guys, you got 50 seconds. You talking to me? Guys, you got 30 seconds to get your answers in. Let's go. Let's go, Kievers. Should I hang up this phone, Dan? Hi, Shelly. How's everybody doing? Guys, you got 10 seconds to get your answers in. Welcome, first-timers from Kansas City. Katie Matsukas could not be a better host.
Bless you, Dad.
All right, guys. I'm hanging up my phone because I don't hear anybody in my ear. Okay. All right. Hey, Jim. How you doing? All right, buddy. All right, guys. We have Gordon and Alyssa on the phone. I like it. Probably not enough movie questions tonight for Gordon. All right, guys. Get them in, get them in, get them in. You got 5 seconds now to get your answers in. This is a grace period that we only extend in the first round. Katie Matsukas is playing with the Bowens or Bowens. I'm going to say Bowens from Kansas City. Welcome, Bowen family. Probably did that wrong. All right, I'm here. All right, guys. Here are your answers to round one. The number of links by which Secretariat won the Belmont Stakes, Lizzo's age, and Russell Wilson's age. You had to be within one of 31. 31 is your answer to question one. Question two, one of the top 5 Instagram posts of all time is a picture of the primary cast of a show that ran from 94 to 2004. That show, posted by Jennifer Aniston, Friends. You're welcome. Friends. The last state capital sorted alphabetically is Trenton, New Jersey. It's a little sneaky. Trenton, New Jersey is the last state capital sorted alphabetically. In the presidential line of succession, it goes, I shouldn't do this. I should just answer a question because if I make a mistake, you guys will destroy me. But it's president, vice president, Speaker of the House, President Pro Temp of the Senate. Then the answer to this question, which is Secretary of State. Secretary of State is the first in line of succession, not in an elected office. The person that has won the most NASCAR races ever, 200, more than 95, more than the second place. That is Richard Petty. Richard Petty is your answer to question 5. And the eccentric journalist and author whose ashes were shot into space, paid for by Johnny Depp. That is Hunter S. Thompson. Hunter S. Thompson. Guys, you can go to round 2 now. It's Name That U.S. City. Name That U.S. City. The little Friday gift for you by your main man, Dan. 3 points each in round 2 for a total of 30 points. Good luck. Go, go, go. 6 minutes. Name that skyline. Name that skyline. President Pro Temp is absolutely elected. They're an elected official. It's not I understand. That's why I tried to make it as clear as possible. They are not an elected official. The President Pro Temp is an elected official. Sorry, Samantha. I know that you know that, and I know that if we were in person, you would have asked me that question. I would have set you straight, but we've got to stick with it. President Pro Temp is elected. They're not elected. Actually, and they are, I don't know if they're elected within the Senate. It might be, yeah, they absolutely are elected in the Senate, right? It's not just longevity. 5 minutes, guys, to get your skyline in. Name that skyline. Yeah, they are an elected member of the Senate. Thank you, Matthew Kramer. Samantha's good people. I just, I wish I could have clarified that more. Wild Wolf, we just have the best trivia in the free world. That's how we have so many viewers. Thanks, Samantha. Longest serving member of the majority party. Love you. I apologize. I know you would have gotten it if we would have talked. Samantha, let us know your team name, or rather your 7-digit code. Just give us your 7 digits. Wild Wolf, I appreciate you. Thanks. Guys, don't forget to register for President Know Your Presidents. That's tomorrow at 6:30. 45 questions, 45 different presidents as your answers. We're at 6:30 Eastern tomorrow. Also, cannot tell you how much I appreciate your generosity. The Venmo is at Hambones Trivia. Everything helps, and cannot tell you everything you guys do, from sending your Venmos to posting, sharing our posts, spreading the word in Kansas City or Boston or Atlanta. All those things help. Appreciate it. I didn't say anything, Wild Wolf. You got it all, buddy.
Hi, honey. I got you.
Don't touch the timer. Good daddy.
Come here. Come here. Say hi.
Hi.
Say I got you.
Just
Say ham bones.
Say night night.
Say night night.
Come here, baby doll. She has no idea what's in store for her tomorrow.
hi.
Gosh.
Everyone like. All right, guys, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get your answers in. Thanks, Shelly. Guys, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. Your generosity means a lot. Spreading the word in your little community, wherever you live, getting more people to play, that all helps this thing happen. So I appreciate everything you guys do. Got about 90 seconds left, guys. 90 seconds left in round 2. Name that skyline. Really appreciate how kind people are in the chat to each other, especially first-time players. Thanks, Wild Wolf. Appreciate it, buddy. Guys, you got 1 minute to get your answers in. 1 minute. Yeah. We're just playing Trivia Wild Wolf. The score sheets are down below. We're in the middle. We're wrapping up round 2 here. We've got 2 more rounds to go after this. We do it every weekday, Monday through Thursday at 12:30, Monday through Friday at 8:30, Saturday or Friday and Saturday also at 6:30. Hey, Dan, it looks like 241-2016. All right, guys, that is your time. You got 5 seconds. Get them in, get them in, get them in. 241-2016 for Samantha. We got it. All right, guys. Answers to round 2. It was named that U.S. skyline. Number 1, that was tough. That is Boise, Idaho. Number 2, that is Boston, Massachusetts. Number 3, Charleston, South Carolina. 4 is Cincinnati, Ohio. 5, we counted Minneapolis. We counted St. Paul. We counted the Twin Cities. We counted the home of Paul Wellstone. 6, Kentucky. 8 is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 9 is Portland, Oregon. And 10 was a freebie. Dan keeps saying it's Friday. We're getting loose. So it's Skyline Chili. It's Skyline Chili. What's that? Yes. I mean, Dan really, really likes the Skyline, which is something that's different from Dan and me. All right. So that is round 2. That was worth 30 points. All right, guys. 2 rounds of trivia left. Here is how yes, Aaron, Cincinnati does count. It absolutely counts. 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Hold on one second. 6 was Nashville. 7 was Louisville. 6 was Nashville. 7 was Louisville. 7 was Louisville. Cincinnati counted on the last one. Chile counted on the last one. Muncie, Indiana counted on the last one. You're good. All right. Here we go, guys. I know, Dan. It's Friday. We're getting loose, but we're really through. You're fine. You're fine. That's a 4-way. That's a 4-way, JVO, and that's what he kept saying in my ear, and I didn't know what he was saying. Dan Barnett forgot to submit. He's a friend of Industrial PCs, and he's a friend of mine. Just submit now. All right. You're good. Lincoln still from Kentucky. Yes, he is. Guys, all right, we're going to go here. Guys, there's two rounds of trivia left. Round 3 is the money round. Here is how it works. If you're going to win this thing, you're going to do it right here in round 3. It's the money round. Every question has more than one answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order does not matter at all. So if I ask you what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag, and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. Red, white, and blue is good for 15. Chris Boone, just get it in. We'll figure that out. Just get it in. So order doesn't matter. Everything is worth 5 points. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. There are only 3 country music stars to have won the Grammy Award for New Artist of the Year. It was a solo female in 1997, a solo female in 2007, and a band in 2010. Name the 3 country music stars to win the Grammy for New Artist of the Year. Solo female in 97, solo female in 2007, and a band in 2010. Tell us what you got. Question 2, I'm looking for the 4 least populated cities or metro areas. The least populated to have an NFL team, the least populated to have an NBA team, the least populated to have a Major League Baseball team, and the least populated to have an NHL team. Okay? So we're dealing with both the United States and Canada in these answers, and 2 of the answers are in the same state. 2 of the answers are in the same state. I'm looking for the least populated city or metro area that has an NFL team, an NBA team, a Major League Baseball team, and an NHL team. It doesn't matter if it's the only team they've got or if they've got all four. I'm looking for the cities that are least populated that have each of those. Again, order doesn't matter at all. All right, here we go. Round 3, question 3. The International Olympic Committee obviously just announced that the 2020 Olympics have been postponed to 2021, but not yet canceled the games. Since 1896, only 3 Olympic Games have been outright canceled. What years were those 3 Olympic Games? I can see people rolling their eyes from here. I can see it happening from here. You guys can work the math on this and get these right. I'm looking for the 3 years where Olympic Games have been canceled. Figure it out. You got it. No problem. And question 4, final question of the money round. There are only 2 trilogies of films where all 3 have been nominated for Best Picture Oscar awards. Name me the 2 trilogies where all 3 movies have been nominated for Best Picture. Gordon, that one's for you, buddy. That one's for you, Gordon. You probably know that one before I even said all I had to say was only 2 trilogies, and you were already writing it down. All right, guys, that's the money round. Go, go, go. You got 12 minutes. I remember to do the timer. No big deal. I used to own the domain name OMG. It's NBD. That's true. 0. I just let it lapse. Gordon got it already. There used to be an AT&T commercial where the family's sitting around texting at the dinner table. They're not talking to each other. And the mom's like, "What are you texting?" Yeah, exactly. And the mom's like, "What are you texting?" She goes, "Mom, OMG, it's NBD." And then I bought it as soon as I saw that commercial. Yeah. Can't believe Tyler Holmes just piled on like that. Really. How many domains do I own? A few. My favorite thing to do is predict the people that are running for president in 4 years from now and just buying up all their domains. Checking that. Checking. Please hold. Kayla, give me a second. That may just be a... Sorry, 2 of these are in the same state. In the same state, not in the state. 2 of these are in the same state. Guys, this and it does not have to have all 4 teams. Absolutely not. Hello, Mike. Good day, Mike. Poland. Send us a Polish picture, would you, Roddick? My God, all I want's a picture from Poland. Get your red and white flag. 2 are in the same state. Yes, Lauren. This whole round was written after the Disney trivia. Well, I mean, first mistake I've ever made in trivia was that question right there. No, Abby. For number 2, these are cities that have they do not have all 4. They don't have to have all 4. I'm looking for the least. Just if I said, "Hey, what's the least populated city that has an NFL team?" Period. Write that down. Then if I ask you a separate question, what's the least populated city that has an NBA team? Write that down. What's the least populated city that has an NBA or a Major League Baseball team? Write that down. NHL team. Write that down. And then I'm giving you as a hint that 2 of those 4 are in the same. Yep, you got it. Yep. Sorry, guys. Sometimes those are really hard to word correctly or clearly. Really hard to word clearly. Appreciate the Venmos, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate the subscriptions. East Avalon Hills is under attack by the Hawk again. That is serious. Andrew Holloway, newbie question. How do we prevent people from Googling? Andrew, we figure it out when people are Googling on our end, and we boot them out. Heather Neal says hello to Abby. Roddick is from Poland, but won't send me a picture. I really wonder how you found us, Roddick. I'm happy you're here. We're brought to you by Industrial PC and Michaelis. Do I really? We got 1,000 subscription, guys. We got 1,000. We got 1,000. Let's go. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Nick Meehan broke the news. They do not need all 4 teams, Rachel. Think of it as 4 separate questions. Say, if I said, what's the least populated city that has an NFL team? Write that down. NBA, MLB, NHL. And then I'm telling you that 2 of the 4 answers are in the same state. Smallest team with each. Roddick wants me to call him. Roddick, give me your phone number. I'll give you a call. And then I'll put you on speaker. Thanks, Kristen. Declan's really excited. My little Aussie friend.
Hello.
Good day, mate.
Did you reach 1K?
I did. I was told I did. I have no way of knowing right now, but
Did we check?
I know it from no, I don't want you to touch that. If you hang up, it would be just a pain.
Good job reaching 1K.
Thanks, buddy. We'll party tonight, all right?
We will.
We'll have the 1K party tonight.
We will. And every 500 up from that.
We've lost 15 subscribers since we celebrated.
Really?
Yeah. Never mind. Party canceled. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I couldn't trust you guys with that news. I almost didn't say anything.
So
We'll get it. We'll get it. This is the good people will be good people.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you.
There are 224 of you. All you have to do is to subscribe. We're almost to 1K. We can do this. All right.
All right.
You like and subscribe, and then just like you're bringing us closer to 1K. We're almost there. So close.
So close. Either winter or summer, Scott. Guys, just to clarify, you've got 5 minutes left. I'm asking 4 separate questions on the pro sports team. What's the least populated city that has an NFL team? That's one answer. What's the least populated city that has a Major League Baseball team, an NBA team, an NHL team? 2 of them are in the same state, and we're dealing with both U.S. and Canada. All right? Thank you, Mike. Mike Scahill, the patron saint of Hambones Trivia. Thanks, Johnny O. Thank you, Johnny O. Roddick, I don't know what you're doing, but those icons make me nervous in the chat room, all right? Three minutes and 40 seconds. Which question was that, Nick? What did you just say, or was that Sean? What did you say, Sean? Number one's just a hard question. Maybe 3 of the 4 of these are hard. I don't know. I just write them. What's that? I can't hear you. Breaking up. I not sent. Show please camera. Roddick. You're making me nervous, Roddick. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. No, I almost didn't say a word. All right, guys. Make sure you get your answers in. It's Friday, TGIF, y'all. We should have an old school TGIF trivia. All those TV show lineup. Johnny O would play. I agree, Holloway. He's close. He's writing things like I sent took. I don't know. Those little YouTube logos look like eyeballs. Boot him. Holloway wants him gone. TGIF shows Samantha likes it. Roddick's begging for his comment or life. Roddick, just keep it clean. He's a bot. TGIF. Stacy says TGIF. Johnny O would round up probably 50 teams for TGIF. That would be an amazing trivia. Maybe we'll do it. It won't be next. I promise you it won't be next. Dan, is this a bot check? What is your favorite color? USA. He says it every time. Dan asks him what his favorite color is, and every time Roddick says USA. When Declan was like 3 years old, I walked into the room and he was dipping like everything into a big bowl of ranch dressing that he had poured. And he just looked at it. It was like a breadstick just dripping with ranch. And he said, I love ranch. It's my favorite color. "20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds to get your answers in. Y'all. That makes me even more nervous. Yeah, for that guy. All right, guys. Your answers should be in. You were given ample warning. You were talking to Russian and Polish bots. That could be a bot. His favorite color is ranch. All right, guys. Are we looking all right on the answer end here? Yeah, I need an update on your team count. All right, guys. Just an update on your team count. Our second game of the night, we have 130 teams, 628 players. That's a ball game, guys. That's a ball game. Our team name's changing to Don't Worry, Be Hippie. All right. All right. That's good. All right. Here are your answers to round 3. This was a tough round. I'm looking for the 3 country music stars to win the Grammy for New Artist of the Year. Solo artist in 1997, Leanne Rimes. Solo female artist in 2007, Carrie Underwood. And the band in 2010, the Zac Brown Band. That was a tough question. The 4 least populated cities. This has been Oft discussed in the chat room. The least populated city to have an NFL team, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Least populated to have an NBA team. Are we sure about that? I think it's Oklahoma City. It's Oklahoma City. A Major League Baseball team, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And an NHL team, Winnipeg, Canada. So your answers are Green Bay, Oklahoma, Milwaukee, Winnipeg. Order did not matter. The only 3 Olympic Games were canceled due to the Spanish flu in 1916, canceled due to World War II in 1940, and canceled due to World War II in 1944. 1916, 40, and 44 were your answers. And the only 2 trilogies where all 3 movies have been nominated for Best Picture Academy Awards. That is Godfather and The Lord of the Rings. Godfather and Lord of the Rings. Gordon mailed it in. Gordon's FedEx overnight could have gotten here by the time that round ended. All right, guys. Here's how it works. We've got 1 round of trivia left. I'm going to give you the questions. You're going to think about them. I'm going to give you a scoreboard update. Then you're going to know how many points you need to wager or not wager. But here's how the round works. 3 questions. You can wager 0 through 30 on each of the 3. If you wager 30 on all 3 and you get them all 3 wrong, that's minus 90 points. You get them all 3 right, that's positive 90. Just wager with prudence. No one's begging you to wager 30 on all 3. Don't do it. We're not begging you to do it. Begging you not to. All right, here we go. Last 3 questions of the night. Round 4, question 1. From beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana, Ham Bones International Headquarters. Here we go. The top-selling band of all time is the Beatles. Very straightforward final round question. What is the second best-selling band of all time? They, like the Beatles, are not from the United States. Best-selling band of all time is the Beatles. What's the second best-selling band of all time? Not from the U.S. Question 2. If all you counted was the points from 1990 to 1999, which player led the NBA in scoring in the decade of the 1990s? Which player led the NBA in scoring just in the 1990s? Most points in the 1990s. Who had it? And question 3, final question of the night. New Orleans Airport is named after this celebrity who died in 1971. What celebrity who died in 1971 is the namesake of the New Orleans International Airport? There you go. That's round 4. Good luck. 10 minutes. Go, go, go. Yep. No, absolutely not. That's why we said metro area. Yeah, I know. Wait, what's Blaine saying? That's not how we read the question at all. Which question, Blaine? Blaine, if you're talking about the cities, I've clarified it literally 7 times. Gordon, we will do it. He said if you ever do an Oscar theme game, he's all in. Yeah, that's true. You can't see the clock. Hey, Dan, it's okay. Sorry, Blaine. It was a tough question. Hey, Craig, please don't do that. But if anybody read it, whether or not you were right, we can't put answers in the chat, bud. Hey, Dan. You're fine, Craig. Appreciate that, man. I gotta police that. Yep. All right, guys, here is your scoreboard update. Here is your scoreboard update. Tied for 14th place in a two-way tie with 92 points. It's Death Panel, and holding it down from the west side, back-to-back champion, Hot 4 Teacher with 94 points, tied for 12th. We got a two-way tie. It's the Purple Parrots and Triviasaurus Rex, clean off their victory in Disney Trivia. 11th place, we have perennial powerhouse Slow Kids at Play. In 90 with 96 points, we have a two-way tie for 9th. Tintin Quarantino and the Font Savants. Holding down Fat Dan's are the Font Savants. In 6th place, we have a three-way tie with 101 points. It's one of my favorite teams. Wagering Without Prudence with 101 points. We have the Hot Lips. And with 101 points, we have Carol Baskins Did It. No duh. With 102 points, we've got a two-way tie for 4th place. Friends of Industrial PC and Hank Scorpio. In 3rd place with 105 points, it's the Dan Fan Club. In 2nd place with 106 points, it's Still Call It the Bulldog. And in 1st place with 110 points, it's Quiz in My Pants. That's your scoreboard update. Go, go, go. You can see it now, though, right, Kelsey? What's up, Dan? I'll look it up. I'll do it. I'm just going to, I know what you're telling me. I'm going to find what I want the. Go ahead. It's fine. Ashley Kuhn says she has Cap and Crunch at 94. Stand by. So that's that would be a 3-point question. So it would be a picture. Captain Crunch, that's 91 points. 91 points. Because the only way to get 3 would be a picture. So that's what we just audited. You missed Boise, Charleston, and Portland. My watch. It's not that big, Holloway. It's not that big, Holloway. Kelly, we're not going to get into how many we do the top 15 just because there's over 100 teams. Maybe one day we'll give everybody album sales, no touring, Jenny. That's a great question. Album sales only is the definition of top selling. I mean, Roddick, I don't know if you're trying really hard to converse or if you're just hitting anything. All right, go all in, Mr. Honey. I like Mr. Honey. Mr. Honey's friends. Yeah, it's real tough. It's final round monster game, final week of the game. It's Friday, final night of the monster game for the week. It's like the Saturday, Sunday crossword. Kelly, I'm sorry. Always go 30, 30, 30, says Rachel. That's not what Hambone says. Hambone says wager with prudence. Only champions wager 0. There's been plenty of times where the winning team's gone 0, 0, 0. Not virtual. Is that... Katie, just stay tuned for your Atlanta picture. We'll get it to you. We've done plenty. There's great shots of that Atlanta skyline. Ray, you'll get them back, buddy. Absolutely. Yes. Guys, we gave credit to everyone who said Salt Lake City on that pro franchise team, city least populated. So practically every single person got points for that. I'll tell you what I love about Atlanta is the on-ramp for the interstates and the freeways, how it's like they have mastered the zipper system. And it really makes for some progressive traffic patterns. That's correct, Jim. Thank you very much. What do they call it, Dan? The zipper merge. Roddick is just now naming drugs in here. He just said LSD. You're lucky it's the monster game, Roddick. Roddick, we're on high alert for you, Roddick. We're on high alert, my man. I'm pointing right at you. Dan's got his eye on you. You'll be gone like that, Roddick. Oh, we put you in timeout, Roddick. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. We like you. We want you to play. But send us a picture from Poland. We'll be a little bit more forgiving. Don't just name drugs in the chat room. All right, guys. That's your time. You got 15 seconds. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. How are we looking, guys? 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Tell them to subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Talk to them in Australian a little bit more.
All right, you got to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and
come back tomorrow for presidential trivia.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's tomorrow.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. That's my main man. All right. So smash that like button, Dan Barnett says, friends of Industrial PC. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Answers. These were tough questions. It's not always easy, guys. Sometimes we have to separate, the monsters from just the really good teams. Round 4, question 1. The top-selling band of all time is the Beatles. The second top-selling band of all time. Album sales only, not touring included. Great question. Not from the United States. They are Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin is the answer to round 4, question 1. Question 2, the player that led the NBA in scoring in the decade of the 1990s. That is the mailman, Karl Malone. Karl Malone is your answer to question 2. Michael Jordan just sat out too many years, guys. Too many years in the 90s to be the top scorer. And Question 3, the New Orleans airport named after this celebrity who died in 1971. He is Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong is your answer to question 3. You guys did great on that one. You guys did great. All right. Question 1 was the Widowmaker. Here we go, guys. Are we all set? Here is Eddie Keever, who's a sponsor, said he wants me to list all scores. I'm sorry. That's one response I cannot comply with. We'd be here until 11:30. All right, guys. In 15th place with 131 points from Broad Ripple Union Jack, they are wagering without prudence. In 14th place, 136 points. We've got Carol Baskins did it and 141 points. 13th place, Booker's Corner. That's a good team on the rise. With 154 points in 12th place, another good team, Guy Ferry. With 11th place with 156 points. That is, they've been around, the Ralston Rascals. In 10th place with 161 points, it's Alex Trebek's Army. In 9th place with 165 points, it's the Chicken Knuckles. That's a new team. 8th place, 167 points, it's Death Panel. 7th place, 173 points. That is Team Wood. In 6th place and 178 points, it's Nasty Reporters with Terrible Questions. In 5th place with 186 points, part of the Hambones family. OGs does not even cover it. They are the Font Savants. In 4th place with 189 points, it's the Hot Lips. In 3rd place with 192, it's Hank Scorpio. In 2nd place with 196, that's a former winner. Still call it the Bulldog. And your champion with 205 points. I think it's a first timer, guys. I mean, that's what I think. 205 points. It's Quiz in My Pants. It's a monster game, so I could say that. Hey, guys, great game. Don't forget to register for presidential trivia. 45 questions, 45 presidents, each with its own answer. Great game, guys. Thank you so much from the Hambones team. We will see you Monday at the next monster game if you don't play tonight. For the record, Peter Matsukas thought the answer to number 1 was the Bee Gees. More people bought that Saturday Night Fever album than you would think. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. At Hambones Trivia is the Venmo. Thank you to our sponsors, Industrial PC and Michaelis. We will see you tomorrow night. If you're playing, there, Dan has already published it. He's a good man. 191 people. He's throwing the whole team to the wolves. Great game, guys. Thank you for everything. Nice work. Thanks, Holloway. Appreciate it, buddy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be heapy. That was George H.W. Bush's campaign song. It wasn't a tough round, Joe O'Brien. If we thought they were cheating, we wouldn't announce. All right, guys. Hey, if you're on that winning team, make sure you message me. See you tomorrow. Dean's playing with us. All right. I love it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everything. Great week. I'm ending the stream now. Adios, amigos.